Hi, I'm Angela Martin and welcome to number 271 Oak Forest Road in Kuranda. Behind that gate is an exclusive rainforest estate, private, peaceful, sense of seclusion, and there are only 5 acreage properties, of which lot number 1 could be your new sanctuary. So let's go in and have a look. You're going to fall in love with it. So we're just going to do a little bit of a drive up this sealed driveway so that you get a sense of just literally how private and how secluded it is. Now, sealed road, really important. We've got underground power, we've got NBN, so we can literally be as far away from the human race as we want to, but still have all the mod cons. Oh, look at this, look. This is why I wanted us to have a look. This is coming into nearly lot 1 territory. This is the most stunning rainforest. And of course we've got the sparkly sky, and it just dapples through. Imagine coming home at the end of the day to this, not even close to Oak Forest Road, no traffic noise, nothing. And then we just pull off to the left, which is the entrance into our new sanctuary. How exciting is this? Wasn't that great big long sealed driveway super duper impressive? And you can't hear anything, not a single thing apart from birds and little butterfly wings, and just paradise. So genuinely, if you want to get away from the world, this could be a fabulous option for you. So a little bit of a story. This was an original caretaker's cottage when, believe it or not, there used to be a little bit of a pineapple plantation in the land. So what we see is original, it is rustic, it is organic, but it has so much charm. And of course, it is just nestled in almost 2 acres of just beautiful, pristine rainforest. So we're just going to have a bit of a wander through. And welcome to cutesy rainforest cottage. So we talk about organic. One of the first things that you'll notice is just how gorgeous and wavy the steps are. Little bits of stones been popped in there over the years, and the house has been sort of grown, or little cottage has been grown and developed as new people, new owners have lived in it. And it has got all the original features. So we've got 2 bedrooms either side, and then of course we've got our main living area, we've got another bedroom there, and then it takes us out into an open kitchen, laundry and bathroom. So odd thing to do, but we're going to start with one of the bedrooms just so that you get a sense of the size. Little fairy princess bedroom, plenty of space for bunk beds, nice ventilation, we've got all the windows, screens just here, and we'll notice rendered walls. It's an effect on the walls and it looks brilliant. It just adds to that rustic kind of feel. This room is exactly the same size, and because we're moving, we are just going to have a bit of a quick poke in because we have got boxes and all sorts of stuff. But as I said, it's exactly the same size as that. So let's just pop a little head in here so you can see the size of the room. Again, we've still got a sliding aluminium doors, but this is cute because we've got an entrance area, and then we come into, you could just imagine when it was a little worker's cottage, it was big enough for, you know, 1 or 2 or maybe 3 people just to stay and look after the plantations. And this room in here was a big bedroom, really, really, really big bedroom. And of course, we've got beautiful garden feel, if you like, right out. This rainforest is part of this property. It goes for what seems like miles. So remember, we've got almost 2 acres. And we've got cupboards here. Again, we've got high ceilings. We've got nice concrete floor. And again, the garden views. If you can have a look out here, again, we've got fly screens, really important. Well, it's not really important, but fly screens are good in the wet tropics. And a little gorgeous pit out there for sitting around having a tea or a beer or a wine or relaxing. But we'll have a look when we go out into the garden. So this is spacious, okay? We have plenty of space here. I'll do my little jiggly twirl so you can see. Table big enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 6 people. And this is brilliant. This is got the old with the new, so we do have a little bit of, oh, look at this. Probably shouldn't sniff. Oh, rustic bread. So we've got a little granite bench top, and then we've got a stainless steel kitchen. So again, easy to keep clean. It's a no fuss, just, it's cottagey. It is just cottagey. Love that. That would have been one of the original mosaics. And again, we have got, in this instance, the block concrete that has been rendered. Big double sink. And again, it's joyous to actually see a cottage with such a lively feel. Again, we've got a stone here, dishwasher. Plenty of space there for a double fridge. Number of times we say, hey Angela, you know, where am I going to put my big fridge? Well, we've actually got from here to here, and those little louvers on the other side, you know, you could take them out, you could open it all up. Brings us through into sort of functional area. So we've got a separate toilet, we've got a laundry area, and check out this bathroom. This is brilliant. Look at this. This is like something out of a Mexican hacienda resort. Again, we've got plenty of space, and you are looking out into the garden, and it's bright and it's bouncing lots and lots of natural light. So absolutely just glorious in the morning. Come in, take all your bits off, put all your bits back on. And again, you're looking out to the rainforest. So we're going to head out and we're going to have an explore of the gardens. How cute was that gorgeous little cottage? We've got to give cottages a name. I think everything has to have a name. Now, so you can decide, be your cottage, so you can name it. The great thing about this particular property is that it has phenomenal potential. So we've got nearly 2 acres. This could be not necessarily your main house. It's unashamedly all about the land, and you could put on an extension. You could build a house just over here. You could have this as a family, a family sort of either Airbnb, or you can make that into your artist studio. It is completely flexible, but let's just have a look at this. The whole back section is fenced, so if you have little dogs or children or pets, or you just want to not share your veggie patch with the local wildlife, like little wallabies that will literally come bouncing through, then this is absolutely perfect. So best of both worlds, because we've got the open sunny paddock at the front. Shouldn't call it paddock, but it's sort of like plenty of space, so it is a bit of a paddock. And we will get the wildlife come through. And as I said, we've now got this little section at the back, which has got, that looks like a mulberry. That looks like a mulberry. We're growing fruit trees. Oh, look at that. That's glorious. And of course, unlike a lot of rainforest properties, We have natural sunlight. That is the joy, the absolute joy. And then we've got strawberry guava, just lovely. So again, you can put heaps of fruit trees in. The rainforest on your property goes a long way that way. When we did a quick look at the beginning, we showed the road that went right up. So this is, remember, private driveway, private shared access for all the 5 properties. So it goes all the way across up here, a long way. So you can explore the rainforest, little rainforest tracks. Just, you'll find all sorts of gorgeous little animals in there too. And then of course we've got a veggie patch. Who would not want, look at this, this is brilliant. So we've got passion fruit growing. Passion fruit is so easy to grow in the tropics. You just pop it in and it just goes, I'll give you passion fruit. And then of course we've got all sorts of other little bits and herbs, gorgeous little spices in here. Let's have a look. Because this could be, I won't upset it just in case we get little animals come through, but this is the stuff that feeds the soul. We have room and space to just enjoy. Oh, let's go in, let's go in, let's go in. Now we've got bamboo poles that are holding up. Very simple construction, it's just the netting. But look at this, we've actually got little bits here where again the animals can't get in. So, oh, smell that. That is parsley, that is beautiful. And of course all our other little herbs and spices and tomatoes and sweet potato. It's joyous. So I'm going to meet you back outside this net and we're going to have a explore at the front. How brilliant was that little veggie area? Again, it's the little things that are just joyous in life, and I really do hope that you can see we are in the most stunning part of tropical far north Queensland, in an estate that has just got the most amazing, and I mean amazing, energy with the rainforest trees. Yet we have bright open sunny spot that you can relax and enjoy and have, you know, just, you can just be. Clearly we had children in the past because we've got this fabulous little sand pit ready just to jump on again if needs be. That was probably a little shed. It's got a little bit of a concrete slab there. And then this was the fire pit that we looked at when we were coming out of, when we were in the living room in the cottage. And again, you know, you could just sit around here, have a barbie, enjoy. Now you see the difference in the shade? We've gone from sun to shade, and the rainforest is the most natural air conditioner on the planet. So if we have 30 degrees out there, it will feel like 26 or 27 degrees in amongst the canopy. It's absolutely brilliant. So we've got plenty of space. As I said, this is all about the land. So, you know, live in it as is, enjoy it as is, extend it if you wanted to, build something else if you wanted to, of course all subject to council approval, but again the flexibility to just get away from the world and to enjoy what nature, literally nature has to offer, is absolutely priceless. And we can walk to Steiner School. Yes, we can. We are only 5-10 minutes away into Kuranda Village. We are close to the aquatic centre for swimming. We are close to the Barron River for swimming. We are just within, you know, 40-minute drive to Cairns International Airport. So the location is brilliant. You wouldn't know that the location was brilliant because we are secluded. We feel secluded, but we have access to so much of everything that we would want or maybe need. So why would you want to buy this property? I think it would be pretty obvious. Peaceful, quiet, safe, secure, in amongst the most amazing rainforest, almost 2 acres of your own land, and we are in a very privileged gated community of about 5 other lifestyle properties. So take it all in. Give me a call, Angela Martin, 0403 788 187. Visit the website, angelamartin.tv. I look forward to showing you your brand new sanctuary.